What if ancient prophetic words were echoing louder today than ever before? What if one of the Bible's most mysterious and oft overlooked psalms hinted at the fate of Damascus and its role in the unfolding of the end times? This isn't just an exploration of history, it's a journey into prophetic urgency and spiritual reflection. Psalm 83 has long puzzled scholars and believers alike. It is not a typical psalm of praise or personal lament, but a plea for divine intervention against a confederation of nations plotting the destruction of Israel. While Damascus is not directly named in the text, the context and the regional powers listed invite deeper contemplation. What is hidden between the lines may be more revealing than what is plainly said. The psalm opens with a cry for God not to remain silent. It immediately sets a tone of urgency, a spiritual call to attention. The enemies listed Edom, Moab, the Hagrites, Ammon, Amalek, Philistia, Tyre, and Assyria were historic foes of Israel. These names, when mapped onto the modern geopolitical landscape, create a constellation of nations surrounding present-day Israel, many of which include areas in or near Syria, where Damascus stands as an ancient and central city. Damascus, the capital of Syria, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. While not listed by name in Psalm 83, it becomes relevant when we consider Isaiah 17:1, "Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruinous heap." Could Psalm 83 be pointing to an alliance that includes Damascus involvement, one that finds resonance in modern headlines? Syria's historical animosity, recent conflicts, and its place in regional power dynamics invite us to rethink this psalm with prophetic lenses. The spiritual essence of Psalm 83 is not just about ancient wars, but a warning and a pattern. Evil coalitions, driven by hatred of God's covenant people, rise and fall, but always, divine justice prevails. The psalmist doesn't merely ask for protection but for God's name to be glorified among the nations. That men may know that you, whose name alone is the Lord, are the most high over all the earth. This is the heartbeat of eschatological hope. In the broader context of end times prophecy, Psalm 83 may serve as a prelude, a foreshadowing of a larger conflict yet to come. While some interpret it as already fulfilled, others see in it the blueprint of a future war, possibly preceding Ezekiel 38:39's Gog and Magog scenario. Damascus, then, may not be named explicitly but could still be intricately involved as part of the larger prophetic puzzle. So what does this mean for believers today? First, it calls for discernment. The convergence of ancient scripture and current events should not stir fear, but faith. Second, it's a call to prayer for peace, for Israel, and for revelation. Finally, it invites a renewed passion for studying prophecy not as speculation, but as a roadmap to God's sovereign plan. Will Damascus be the city that sparks the fire of the final days, or is it already fulfilling a silent role in prophecy's unfolding drama? Let us know what you think. Do you believe Psalm 83 holds clues about Damascus and the end times?